Welcome everyone to Tntspices. It's chili time. It's getting chilly outside. Why not make some chili at home? We're going to do a little different than we've done in the past. In front of me, I have 3.5 pounds of London Broil. Now this London Broil, I've taken the time to slice it into long, thin strips. Not like you would normally do for chili. We're going to do a little bit different on this. We're going to do like a chili birria taco meal out of this.
Because tacos are magical.
I also have 1.5 pounds of beef shins. I have 1 pound of beef bacon. So we're going to get all these ingredients combined and we're going to make an awesome meal. So let's get started. I have all of our London Broil in this bowl. We want to season this London Broil. I'm going to take our SPG seasoning.
Delicious, so delicious.
I'm going to apply some of this. And I'm next going to take our Norma's Latin rub. I'm going to give a nice generous coating of this. Now I probably put about 1.5 tablespoons of our SPG. I'm going to give another 2 tablespoons, maybe 2.5 tablespoons of our Norma's Latin rub. And we're going to combine this with the seasonings mixed up on our London Broil. We next want to take our beef shins. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put some of our SPG on these and our Norma's Latin rub. We've seasoned our meat. I've also taken the time, I chopped up our bacon into nice little pieces. We're not seasoning our bacon. That's already plenty seasoned. Let's move on. Next, let's prep our chilies. I have 3 Cubanella peppers. I had 1/2 of a red bell pepper. I've got 2 garlic cloves and 2 onions. We're going to dice everything up fairly small and put this to the side. With our meat seasoned, our veggies chopped, let's begin creating this chili. In front of me, I have a large pot that we've started to warm up. I'm going to take our bacon and we're going to render down our bacon a little. Our bacon has begun to render. This isn't like a pork bacon where you're going to have tons of the extra grease. This is beef bacon, so there's a whole lot less grease to build up with this. We're next going to take all those vegetables that we diced up. Our onions, our peppers, our garlic. We're going to add them. We're going to saute these until these become a little translucent. We're next going to add in our other meats. We're going to add our shins. We're going to add in all of our sliced up steak. I have 8 ounces of plain tomato sauce. I have 1 beer.
You gotta add a beer.
I'm going to pour it into our tomato sauce can so we get all the goodness. I have 2 cups of stock. This is a mix of 1 cup of chicken and 1 cup of beef. You can do any stock that you like. We like to do the mix. We've come to a boil. We're simply going to take our lid. We're going to cover this up. We're going to lower this down to a simmer. We're going to let this cook about 40-45 minutes before we do anything else. All right, 45 minutes has passed. We're going to stir this up. Now let's begin adding a few more ingredients. I have 1 can of fire roasted diced tomatoes, juices and all. I have 1 can of stewed tomatoes, add juices and all. I have 1/2 tablespoon of MSG we're going to add in. I have 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of ancho powder, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and we're going to use some hot ones, Rojo. in this. We're going to add about a good 3 tablespoons. You put in your desired amount. I'm going to put about half of this bottle. Stir this up. We're going to allow this to continue cooking uncovered now for 30 minutes, and we'll add some additional ingredients at the 30-minute mark. A half hour's gone by. Now we're going to add our last ingredients. I have a teaspoon of ground cumin. I have a tablespoon of chipotle powder. I have a 1/4 cup or 4 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're going to mix this. We're going to continue to let this cook until this has thickened up the consistency that we would like and that our meat is tender. The beef shins, the bones should have fallen out and the meat should be falling apart. We've been cooking this roughly 40 minutes. It has begun to thicken up nicely. We're going to give this another 10 minutes to continue thickening a little bit more. After that, we're going to start to build our tacos. Let's get started building these chili tacos, chili birria tacos, because that's the style that we're making these. I have a large nonstick pan. We've added some olive oil to it, add a little bit more. We're going to heat this oil up. With our oil heated, I have some of our chili. I'm going to take a little bit of our chili juice. Pour a little bit of that in here. Mix that with our oil. We have some taco shells, soft taco shells. These are white flour or white corn. Let me correct that. We'll take some of our chili meat. I have some white onions that we diced up real fine. Some fresh cilantro. I have some mozzarella. These cook up a little. I'm going to try to fold these. We'll fry these up. We've had these cooking a few minutes. Let's try to gently flip these. And we'll cook them a couple minutes on the other side. Been a couple minutes. Check. All right. These are looking good. We've got a little bowl with some chili. Put our tacos in. And we've got ourselves some birria tacos with a little bit of chili on the side. Now, this is a non-bean chili. This is going to be a delicious meal. Now, stay tuned for our next episode. We're going to make up some beans so that both people, the ones that like beans in it and the people that don't like beans, have an option. So you're going to want to catch our next episode.
Hey, you want to end the show with a to be continued meme?
I don't even know what that